Hi, it's Jerusha coming to you from a new spot. This is at my friend's house. So there are some trees in the background, and I hope you can hear me because there's a highway somewhere kind of far away, but surprisingly, it's creating a lot of white noise. So I hope that you can hear me because I know that I've been kind of delicate. I was going to say delicate, but just like hard to hear on some of my videos recently. Have to turn up the volume, you guys. Have to have your devices turned up louder to hear me because I was whispering because, you know, my son is in the other room. And so I'm showing you my hair here because some of you actually care about my hair a little bit, slightly. Anyway, they're still not dry. I took a shower this morning and these are my dreads, and I have not been putting any products in them in a while now. So they're hard, and they're harder before they dry than they are like after they dry. But I have been making extensions. I found some Kanekalon, 100% Kanekalon fiber. It's like straight hair, but it's not, it doesn't take much to get it like tangled. So it's synthetic fiber, and it matches fairly well to this hair color here. So I was really hoping to get synthetic. I really didn't want to get human hair. I just felt really weird about it ethically. And then when I was at the place, which I'll tell you the name of it, Living Color, here in Portland, Oregon, and they told me something, it was a little iffy about, oh, what are you looking for it for? What do you, because I said, like, okay, is all the human hair you have like here over in this section of your store? And they're like, well, what are you looking for, using it for? And I'm like, to make dreadlocks for myself. She's like, and I said, I want to be, you have a reason, like human hair is like so that I can like, so I can dye it along with my hair color here. And she's like, oh, well, if you want hair, human hair for making dreadlocks, we've got specific kinds for that in the back. She said in the back. And I'm like, okay, can I take a look at it? She's like, well, what are you looking for? I go, I don't know yet. I have never even seen this. I don't know how much I'm looking for. And like, whatever. I said, how much is it? Like, how much volume would I be getting here? And it was weird. And actually, like, then this man came in, and then there was a woman with him, and I thought maybe they were law enforcement undercover. And so she kind of was acting a little weird with me about answering my question. I said, can I just take a look at it? And she was like, yeah. And it was weird. So I got a sense that there was something unethical about this, even potentially illegal. And I did tell you the name of the place because if they're doing some weird illegal stuff with human hair, I definitely am not going to be protecting them. Sorry. But I did. I went and got some Kanekalon, so 100% Kanekalon fiber, which is a synthetic fiber, which of course is not 100% environmentally friendly because anything you use to make plastics, which is a type of plastic, isn't great for the environment. So it's like, what are you doing? Something ethically or something about the environment, which is also ethics. Anyway, I just bought one package of this Kanekalon, and the color is color 30. It's sort of an amber, and it's a darker color than what I thought my hair was. But when I looked in the mirror at it and everything, it's kind of darkish, not as orangish as darkish, like amber. So it looked like it was a pretty good match. And so I started making a few dreadlocks, but you know, I've got 56 and I'm not going to extend every single one. And I'm not even 100% sure that I'm going to extend any of these, but I'm just checking it out. It was less than $3, and I got some thread too, some polyester thread with it, in case I want to like do some thread attaching, because people do that with the, when they're sewing things in, which I'm not 100% up on all that. I don't know for sure that I need to do it that way. I could like probably just rely on my crochet hook and dread it in, like overlapping with my dreads. Okay, so I love this backdrop. It's at my friend's house, so I won't be able to access it constantly, but I would love it if I could videotape for you guys more often here. Of course, I'm limited by the daylight, which is getting less and less here. Portland, Oregon, but anywhere really. You guys, so I think that there's something weird going on at Living Color and their human hair department. And I'm not sure, can't say that for sure, but I do think that it's a little iffy in general. Like people, okay, so I know you go sometimes in and get to your hairstylist and get your hair cut. Sometimes you want a pixie cut, really short or something, and you had really long hair before. So I'm always wondering, like, why don't people like sell that hair? Because, I mean, like people want hair. I mean, I don't know, for wigs and stuff, let alone like, yeah, I know people get cancer, but some people, other people want wigs. So, but they never, their hairstylist never says like, ooh, let's like save that or like whatever. Like they just like put it on the floor, like it just drops on the floor. So it's not like that's unethical necessarily, like people getting their hair cut by choice, but some people do. I guess there's like that, you know, that famous short story called like, The Gift of the Magi, I believe it's called, where like somebody like can't afford to buy a nice Christmas present for their husband, and so they cut off their beautiful long hair in order to get money to buy a beautiful gift for their husband for Christmas. I think that's I don't know, this is like maybe middle school where I had access to that story, but that's sad, I guess. I don't know, but at least they got the money for the Christmas present for their husband. But I think maybe in that story, actually, the husband was like, you know, the wonderful gift was your hair. I thought that was beautiful, and you didn't really need to actually get anything else for me. But I can't remember the story exactly. Anyway, human hair. Yeah, I'm surprised that people are getting human hair and stuff like that. And I think, you know, my hair actually, you know, yeah, it stands straight out, and it's kind of like really weird as far as like, yeah, the dreads seem pretty mature and they're not awfully frizzy, but they are sticking straight out because they're really stiff. And then of course they look a lot shorter. But Miawana, okay, there, I said it right the second time. Miawana, her YouTube channel is called Miawana. She is in the UK currently. She's looking to leave the UK hopefully soon, I guess, for her, hopefully. Anyway, so Miawana, I don't watch very much of her stuff because I'm really not into marijuana or yeah. I'm not into that stuff, but she has a ton of dreadlock videos apparently. So she was talking about, what was she talking about? Oh yeah, she said that like your hair grows 6 inches in a year, and I'm like, really? Because I think it really varies. I'm pretty sure that most people don't have that much hair growth in a year. So 6 inches in a year really is quite a bit, and obviously I can wait for that. But yeah, I went in and bought the Kanekalon fiber anyway, and you may end up seeing it in here in my hair. But it's kind of like, is it really worth it? Because just like, wait for my hair to grow a little bit longer. I'm pretty sure it's going to get out of this stage. This is definitely a first world problem. I will tell you for sure. This is a first world problem, not a second world problem or a third or a fourth or a fifth. Yeah. So anyway, people making dreadlock videos about their dreadlocks on YouTube is probably a first world situation anyway. Because to make videos, you probably at least need a phone, if not a iPad. So, yeah, that's my thought. Okay, I will come to you later. Maybe I will edit more into this, or maybe I will not. All right, take care, and I'm glad I got to show you this really cool lighting here. And my hair isn't quite dry yet, because I washed it this morning, and I didn't even use a blow dryer on it, which really doesn't help all that much, but the hair is waxy and it's kind of annoying until it dries. Yeah, it's been about 6 hours or so since I washed it. Maybe you get a good look at the texture here. I'm not sure. Hopefully you do. Hopefully you get to see the texture of this. These dreads are so tight. Kind of crazy. I can't quite remember exactly what I did to make this happen, but these dreads are really, really compressed hair. They're very compressed. They are hard compressed hair. They have shrunken up, and they are standing out from my head. All right, well, they'd be a lot shorter if I didn't have these loose ends, actually, because the loose ends, I mean, they're like just wispy, but the part that's actually compressed dreadlock hair, way short. Probably like at least 3 inches shorter than the rest of the hair. So it's the palm rolling, I'm telling you. It's the palm rolling and the Dolly Locked shampoo and the little bit of the crocheting. Maybe a little. Maybe a lot. I'm not sure.